Why fitness and finance? All right, welcome everybody. Welcome. So mainly, just to sum it up, why fitness and finance? It's my feelings when building this channel that health is wealth. That's the thing. If we don't have our health going forward in our lives and whatever you're doing, if you're an activist or you just retired somewhere, health is wealth. It doesn't matter if you have a little bit of money or millions or billions. If you do not have your health, it is not, you're not going to be happy with that situation. So keep in mind that health is wealth. So I'm going to be sharing always be sharing on this channel about ways to get healthy. So health is wealth. I put that number one. Health is wealth. Cash flow is king. So when it comes to money, I've been learning and wanted to share some things that I'm learning. So we used to hear that in the past that cash is king. You know, you heard that saying, cash is king. Well, one of my mentors says cash flow is king, right? So consider that it's not the cash that we have on hand that is king. It's how much money do we have coming in on a regular basis, whether it's from being employed or being self-employed or having your own business or your investments, wherever your money's coming from, that our cash flow is king. And so in one of my mentors, to win the cash flow game, we really want our income to be basically our income, our business and investment incomes that's passive, not self-employed or employment income, to supersede our monthly bills, our regular. So if you didn't go to work tomorrow, the cash flow would be coming in regardless. That cash flow, once that supersedes our bills, we've won the cash flow game. And so it's kind of a funny, I actually have a board game called Cash Flow, and that's how you win the game. So cash flow is king. So number one, health is wealth. Cash flow is king. Cash is queen. So yes, we want to have that cash on hand, and credit is freedom. So with good credit, you have so much more availability options. When you borrow money, it costs less. The rate is less. You have a lot more credit cards. You can buy a car, you can buy a house, you can buy different things with good credit. And yes, it's freedom. It is freedom. So I had a credit counselor. I had good credit before in my past. I ruined it and then I got it back. And I had a credit mentor that helped me with this. And it is freedom. Credit, if you handle it properly, credit is freedom. So health is wealth. Cash flow is king. Cash is queen, and credit is freedom, right? So that's the thing. So where do we go from here? So tonight I was just going to share with you, I'm just going to do a quick overview of Bitcoin and Ethereum because I'm setting it up for the week and be sharing you with what I'm doing in my life, and you can take from it what you can benefit from, whether it helps you. I hope that it does. So let's see here. I'm going to just make sure that my volume is working. Just checking.
Where do we go from here?
Yep, got the volume working. Just checking. So this is basically my basic formula that I got from my mentor, cash flow formula. So E is employee, S is self-employed, B is business, I is investment. So whether you're an employee of a company, you're self-employed, you're like my background is personal training, you own your own business, which I have a business, and you have your investments. Okay, so ideally from the mentor that I've listened to, the B and the I is really where you want the majority of your income, because if you're an employee, if you're self-employed, you're just kind of trading that time for money. But if you have a business that's producing a positive cash flow, that's going to be great. So you can grow that into something. And like I know a lot of us are activists and are, whatever we're passionate about. I feel like the more money we have, the more we can do, the more we can get our message out as we grow. We can put money into getting the word out. So, and then what we do is we have that income. What do we do with the income? We put it into assets, right? Assets, like there's all kind of assets, different strokes for different folks. This is just some stuff that I like and that I'm working on and I feel comfortable with. But there's real estate, crypto, gold, silver, and stocks. So just different assets, right? Just different things. So tonight, but those are just some of my holdings, some things I'm interested in. when it comes to, we're going to talk about digital assets. I'm going to share with you a couple things on digital assets. This is actually, this is part of what's sponsoring this channel. If you have any interest in learning about digital assets and learning more about it, then please reach out to me, because the Academy, the links somewhere in the description, we have a lot of instructors that teach you how to do this. But I'm just going to share with you how I'm setting up my week right now. So there's basically 4 basic trading strategies, right? So I'm just giving you the basics, the 101 tonight, right? And then if you want to know more, just check it out or hit me up or whatever. I'm really passionate about talking about it. But there's basically 4 basic trading strategies, right? So we have position trading, swing trading, scalp trading, momentum trading. Different strokes for different folks. Everybody's got different personality types. I kind of have a full-on, if I'm into something, I tend to go hard as I can. Personally, I do position trading, swing trading, and scalp trading. So those are the 3. Momentum is kind of as something comes along and it sounds good and you jump on. I've done momentum trading, but it's not something I focus on. So tonight with the Bitcoin price, we're actually, when you're setting it up for the week, we're looking at the highs and the lows of the week. And scalp trading, we just kind of trading within like a few minutes. So it's like, I really feel like scalp trading is not for everybody. It's really high risk because it's just so fast. It's really, really fast. Position trading sometimes is the best thing for most people with a busy schedule. You just buy it and hold it. Every week, you just dollar cost average. You just buy into something. Maybe you check it once a week and you just buy and hold. Swing trading does take time because you're watching the highs and lows and getting into it. It takes a focus. So it's at different strokes for different folks, but whatever you're into. And then just be aware of the 4 basic trading fears, right? There's 4 basic trading fears. Being wrong, right? Losing money, missing out, leaving money on the table. I've experienced all 4 of these fears. So we don't want to be wrong about our choice of a trade. We don't want to lose money in a trade. We don't want to miss out. Oh my gosh, I should get in. Don't want to miss out. I'm leaving money on the table. So it's a common thing to feel, right? Now this is I'm just going to share with you real quick. This is what the Academy looks like. If you had your own Academy website, you would log into your back office just like this right here. As a beginner, you would go to Academies, just like I'm going right here. You would click DCX Welcome Series, Learn Digital Currency Exchange English. These are all set up. They're all set up where you can watch videos and learn. It's very systematic learning. Very systematic learning. So this takes the very, very beginner person from knowing nothing to getting caught up to what's all going on. Now, the day-to-day, week-to-week ongoing learning, check this out. This is so awesome. So we have the DCX Academy. So just click that. It's going to take you to this area right here. We have all these are the current instructors who are currently live right here. Sunday through Saturday, we have several teachers that teach all about, what's going on in the market. Learn about this, learn about NFTs, learn about scalping, learn about Impulse. That's a new tool to help you trade better. Sean is my trading mentor I work with directly, and he teaches Scalper on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. He teaches us how to use these tools, which I'm just going to right now quickly. I'm going to show you how I set my week up and how, if it was something you were into, and if you're not, that's totally fine. But the proceeds, everything I'm doing is going towards our mission, our activism for health, for the animals, for the environment. All right, so this is how I set up the week real quick. Okay, this is Ethereum, and this is Bitcoin. Okay, this is for scalping on the 15-minute time frame. This is just in a nutshell. If I just came to the charts and was looking for the next best entry, but I'll just tell you, I'm not just coming to the charts. I've been as I'm working, I'm doing this on the side. The computer actually gave us a break and close above the zone confirms the idea, right? So when it broke this zone, didn't close it there. When it broke this zone here, it broke it. See how it broke it? And then the next candle, this is a candle, closed above the zone. See how it closed above the zone right here? They're saying, the computer's saying it's changing zones. It's a good time to go for a long, meaning the price most likely is going to go up. But you'll see in a lot of cases, it'll break the zone, it'll retrace back to the zone. See how it comes back to the zone? That candle goes kind of back to the zone like that. See that? Well, I caught a lot of that. So I got in right about here on this particular trade. I watch this because I'm hoping this is going to really help our mission long term. Because scalp trading, if you know what you're doing and you're professional, you can make 10% on your money, 20%, and more, and a lot more than that. Okay, but I got into that. I'm up about 20%. I'm up in this trade about 20% right now. I wish I could show it to you live, but the company, the IM Academy, they don't like us showing our live trades. And they feel like it's a form of enticement, so we don't want to entice. But I can just tell you, I can, you know, if you want to text me, I could screenshot you and share it with you that way. But it's not, we don't want to entice anybody. But the thing is that this is how we can grow our money. What I'm saying is, I usually trade in a scalp trade. I currently trade with about well, let's see. I guess I don't want to get myself in trouble, but just the amount really doesn't matter, and I'm trying to grow the amount. But the thing is, what's really important in trading is the percentage of profit. Does that make sense? So the percentage that you're up in profit, that's what really makes a big difference. So I'm up about 20% in the trade, and that's the percentage, whether it's 20% of 100, 20% of 1,000, 20% of 100,000, 20% of a million, 20% of 10 million. I mean, I've seen traders trade, I've seen $10 million trades and people being up 20%. It's all percentage, and it's just all, you know, what you can handle. So it's just really, it's fast. I'm so fascinated by it. I'm so fascinated. So now, if I was just coming to the charts for the brand new time, I'm just sitting down into the charts and I want to scalp trade. Okay, I missed this trade. So now what am I going to do? Okay, I'm just going to set up. This is what Sean teaches us. I'm just going to share it with you, but just know every week he teaches how to do this. So if you join the academy with me, you get access to this training right here. So he's going to teach you how to use this tool live, and you get to ask questions. It's very, very, very helpful. Okay. So, well, first thing I did is I switched, it was a candle chart. I switched it to a line chart. Now I'm looking for touches. I'm looking for, depending on where it was. See, I feel like this is a zone right here because it touched over here. Okay. So I'm taking this as my top zone. I'm going to change this to green. So now you could actually go back down from here because it hits a zone. It's like hitting the roof of a room. It could just turn around and the price could just go back down. I've taken some profits, but the thing is I'm holding out because I feel like there's a chance it's going to go up to maybe 1,700 and 800 range. I'll show you why in a little bit, but the next zone I'm looking for, okay, the next zone, I think that's the zone right there. So if we break and close above this zone right here, I feel like that's the next zone, right? That's the next zone based on the training that I've had. So now let's just look by chance. I don't think we're going to be taking any shorts, which means the price is going to go down, but where would that be? Probably, could be, it also could be something just to look at here. It looks a little, I don't like it though. I don't think Sean would like it. So, okay, so I'm going to leave. These are my zones, okay? Let's hurry because we don't want to be, I want to show you how fast this is because then we all don't have a lot of time in our lives to be doing, we have a lot that we're juggling. So what's the day's date? Let's see here. Okay. It is, okay, December 4th, 2022, 6:12 p.m. Arizona time. I think it's Mountain Standard Time as well. Okay. Save. Now we're going to add in, we have a special indicator that's unique to the IM Academy. It's called the super trend. And we often say that super trend is our friend because this really helps tell you when the market is being bought up or being sold down. See the green arrow here up, the red arrow here. So currently, obviously, we're being in a green. According to the super trend, it's saying we're still buying right now. Okay, so at some point it may turn red and then go down this way. We'll see. Okay, but that's it right there. There's our if you had been watching like me over the weekend, you could have caught this just from the computer itself. You could have taken this trade and you'd been in profit, just totally off what the computer gave you. Okay, so that is Bitcoin on the 15-minute time frame, Phoenix time frame, Mountain Standard Time. Take a screenshot of that. Okay, now, real quick, I'm gonna show you how if you're into Ethereum, how we take a real quick look into that and see when's the next best time to get into a scalp trade or a swing trade with Ethereum. I'm gonna switch to a line chart. Looking for the touches. I think that's a point of resistance right there. Look through resistance. I like that for the support. We're looking for the touches. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and save it. December 4th, 2022, 6:15 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Okay. Let's add the super trend because super trend is our friend. We're just going to change the settings. Okay. Change the settings to 1 and 1 because Sean says so. And that just makes it work in the way that they like it on this time frame. I don't know why they just set it at there as default, but that's okay. I do like to pull out and look at the larger time frames with it as well. We're looking at looking at Ethereum on the 15-minute time frame. This is a lot of resistance right here. See this resistance? Look at this resistance. Yeah. Let's see. Zoom in just a little bit here. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. I like it there. Yep, that's it right there for Ethereum. That's all you really need to know. So if you're just sitting down to the charts at the first time for the first time and you missed the signal that the computer gave, but now if you've been paying attention, you're into it and you're focused, you're trying to do something, then you would have got this signal here. It says break and close above the zone confirms idea. So in this blue line is the price. When it broke and closed, see how it broke, but it didn't stay. See how it broke and didn't stay. Here it broke through and it stayed. If you'd have got in, somewhere around here, 1272, you'd be up 1289, right? You'd be in the profit. So does this make sense? Okay, so that's how I look at that. Now, just because for some reason this is I really love trading and watching the RSI. So I do add that into my charts, as well. So this is what I'm looking for. And then we can do zones on the next one, but this is how we're putting Bitcoin and Ethereum in a box. We're putting it right in a box, and if it breaks up or breaks down, we know where it's headed. So it's really helped me. I've traded with other styles before, and I've had a lot of losses. I've had the most wins with this style and the least amount of losses. So this kind of keeps you from the big losses, because you know when it's heading out of a zone, you're out of a zone. So you gotta get out of the zone. You gotta get out of the way. Sometimes one of my mentors says, a good trader knows when to change directions. So sometimes I'll be going long, and then I'll switch it and just immediately go short. The price is going to go the other way. You just got to have that open mindset. Sometimes it's going up, sometimes it's going down. But when we put it in a box, Bitcoin and Ethereum in a box, just like this green and red box here, the green and red is a box, and we're putting it right in the box. And that's how we do it. That's how you roll when we scalp trading. Does that make sense? So that's it. So just keep in mind, this is how I do digital assets. If you want to connect with me and learn how to get into digital assets and learn about the academy and work this together and grow our income and grow our purpose, because as we grow our income, we can put it into our activism. That's my hope and goal. So reach out to me. My information is going to be inside the description of this video. This is Bitcoin right here. Take a snap of that. Do a screenshot of that. This is Ethereum here. All based on the 15-minute time frame. And I am currently enjoying a nice 20% profit from this signal right here, breaking the close above. I got in right around here, and I'm up a nice 20% and feeling grateful for that. And just sharing with you, it's possible for all of us to do this. So we can grow our activism. As our income grows, we can then grow our influence. All right, appreciate your time and your energy. And have any questions on whether it's fitness or finance, that's my passion. So please let me know. Or any collabs, anybody wants to collab, let me know. I'll see you on the next lesson. Bye for now. Remember, health is wealth. Cash flow is king. Credit is freedom. So health is wealth. Cash flow is king. Cash is queen. And credit is freedom. Keep that in mind. Our health is the most important thing. Doesn't matter how much money we have. If we don't have our health, it's not going to be great. Cash flow is king. We want to have that monthly cash flow coming in, ideally from businesses and investments. Cash is queen. You want to build up your cash reserves, have money on hand, and credit is freedom. So when you have good credit, your money costs less to borrow for a car or a credit card or a house. Money costs less when you credit rate. When you have a better credit rating, credit report, when that number is higher, the money that you borrow costs less. That's one thing. And then plus you have more options. So keep those in mind. Appreciate your time and your energy. And we'll see you on the next session. Bye for now. And remember, go vegan and plant-based for your health, for the environment, and for the animals.